All the stuff we worked on last week, helpful, good stuff. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, I'm still reading the book. So I just maybe feels like there are some other interesting stuff in the book.
Okay.
Um,
Yes.
so,
Let
yeah,
me
but
let me
let
let
me
me go ahead. Yeah, I'm going to share. You go ahead and let me know, and then if I have to pull something up, we can pull it up.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, this one. Yeah, timing. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I have this up for another student, but we can certainly talk about it. Do you have any questions that were brought up from your book that we could
Yeah,
address?
maybe. I don't know. Let's start with this one first, and then maybe I can
So,
talk about
well,
that too.
yeah, the good thing about this one is last week we discussed that medial vowel duration, right? Batman versus Badman,
Oh yeah, that's
or
right.
or
We did. Yeah.
compilation versus com, right? If there's an unvoiced consonant, if you remember, for example, they're not just talking about the one consonant.
Ram. Ram.
Ramp,
Yeah.
ram is going to be longer than ramp because the p is unvoiced, right? So if
Right.
there's like if you think about comp versus compilation, it even occurs within words. If that syllable has an unstressed or an unvoiced or voiced consonant, that syllable itself will be shorter or longer depending on what consonant comes after the vowel
Right.
in that particular syllable. So with regards to timing, you're going to not only give these full beats to primary stress syllable, half beat to secondary stress, and then a quarter beat to the schwa or unstressed syllable. These stress syllables can be longer and shorter in duration depending on those vowel consonant situations. Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So yes, so there's time stress and da duh is in
Okay.
terms
Yeah.
of primary, secondary, and unstressed syllable.
Right.
And so getting used to some of these patterns that you're going to be looking at. That Y at the end of a word, obviously, the vast majority of the time is going to be a long E, but it's going to be shorter. For example, in funny, than it would be in guarantee with two E's, right? It's going to be a little bit longer there.
Right.
EDs, syllabic L's, glottal T's, ing, syllabic L's, those are always going to be very, very short in words. So
Yeah.
let's work on this. Stressed, primary stress, unstressed.
So like yeah, it's just
Yeah,
like
let's give it a try.
time stress is not yeah, funny. Yeah. Yeah. So it's not about what do you mean by time stress? Is a longer? You mean like yeah, probably yeah,
Well,
as you said,
yeah, well, the
more
primary
like kind
stress
of
syllable.
rhythm.
Yeah, primary stress syllable is always going to be longer than secondary stress or
Right.
unstressed. Also, pitch will
Right.
give you an indication of the primary
Oh yeah, that's right.
stress.
Yeah.
So,
So
this
funny,
time,
right?
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Sorry. Funny, spotted, towel, rotten, laughing, hopeful, 50.
50. Good. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly right. All right, outstanding. Oh, and then
Plenty or
yeah,
plenty.
plenty. I like it. Yeah, you can drop
Yeah.
that T. Absolutely. Very nice.
Right.
And you can see, right, we're talking about verbs in the past tense, mostly
Right, right,
nouns and adjectives, right? Because even laughing is functioning as a noun, right?
right,
So we're talking about nouns and adjectives for the most part. This other one, and again, another adjective. Here, for the most part, when we get this da situation,
right,
the
right,
vast majority of the time, we are talking about two-syllable verbs, vast majority. But obviously 15 and today are not. Behind a preposition, I think you get the idea. But we're
right.
going to shorten that first. So it's not refer, it's refer.
Yeah,
Behind.
refer. Yeah,
Yeah. Let's give it a try.
yeah, refer, predict, destroy, forget. Pro, is this schwa? This O? Yeah, okay. Propel, behind, 15, today.
Today. The only one where it's going to be a vowel sound is in 15 because it has to be a short I.
Okay,
But
15. Yeah, not like a schwa. Yeah,
every other word,
right,
except for 7, it is going to be a schwa sound.
right,
Yeah. So, and that's typically the case with like defend, destroy, defer, deduct, and all this, or refer, restrict, blah blah blah. All those that
right,
we did with that RE and DE prefix. And then also, if you look at number 8, today, tomorrow, tonight, together, right? All of those, that second syllable gets the stress, and that 2 at the beginning is just basically tough.
right, right. Today. Yeah,
That's right. Now we're talking about words where there is, so we're talking about nouns again, compound nouns, and words where there is clearly 2 different vowel sounds, right? There's no schwa in any of them. So they both have to get some stress. And usually, if we're talking about compound nouns, we're going to do stress on the first syllable. But you're not saying bookshelf, right? Really short, it's bookshelf, compound,
right.
and, and
Okay.
so on.
Bookshelf, compound, compound, airline, blackboard, backdrop, yeah, crosswalk, sorry, crosswalk, also, yeah,
Also. Now, number 2, of course, we're talking about the noun here. Number 2 can fall into this category if we're talking about the verb, right? Compound.
compound, yeah. In that case, schwa, oh, yeah,
Correct. Yeah,
right.
and then only
Compound,
stress on the second syllable, and this is unstressed. Think about compound, complete, even con, right? Confront and
yeah, yeah,
connect
yeah,
and contrive and on and on and on.
right,
So a lot of those, if you refer to it con, com, de, re, all those prefixes, a lot of them with the schwa, they fall into this category, and then some of them can fall into this category where they're getting some kind of secondary stress.
right,
And then we have the opposite. If you look here, these are compound verbs, or like in the case of number 6, it's this vowel combination where it's long, so they both have to get some emphasis there. And then
okay, so
and
create, yeah, yeah, that's right, okay,
create, yeah, but that second one is getting the main stress. And then when you see words that begin with that's never
yeah,
going to be primary stress, but it's always going to get some stress because it's a short U. It's not functioning like a schwa. So it's always going to get some emphasis, right? It's not going to be undo. It's going to be undo. You give it a full articulation.
okay. Withdraw, out, outbid,
Yeah.
out, because yeah, kind of
You
tend to
want,
speak like outbid, yeah, but it's outbid, yeah, forego, undo, unknown, create.
create. Now, when you're talking about these ATE verbs like create, create, locate, these two syllable ones, relate, they can go either way, right? So they can fall into this category, or they can fall into this category. Relate,
Yeah, yeah,
for example, right? Or locate would actually be this one here, because
locate,
primary,
yeah, right,
locate, right? They're both getting some emphasis, right? So those ATE in the two syllable, there's three different categories they can debate, right? Nitrate would, so it just, you have to find the right one of these three categories that they're probably going to fall into. The two syllable ATE verbs are very difficult. Three syllables, four syllables are much more clear. We talked about that rule, right? You remember
right,
that with
yeah,
ATE? Okay.
yeah, yeah.
And then, one more in that.
Oh, short change.
Short change. Yeah, that's exactly right. Because it's a verb. Compound verbs, right, are going
What
to
is
fall
that?
into,
Short change.
is to give
Change.
someone less than they deserve, expect. Yeah. Like if you
Okay.
shortchange someone, oh, you got shortchanged. Like you got less than you were deserving, or
Okay. That's
we're
what.
supposed to get, right? Maybe
Okay.
in the bay,
Verb.
whether it could be money, could be like praise, whatever,
Okay.
yeah. But most words, long words especially, are going to fall into these category where it can be any number of
Yeah. So it's kind of
combinations. Yeah. So, but I do want you to know, notice one thing for a lot of these. Usually, usually, we're getting some kind of stressed, unstressed, stressed, unstressed, and then it can
yeah.
be primary, secondary, right? They always switch, but we rarely are we getting this kind of thing, or right? It happens. It happens, obviously. But the vast
Okay.
majority of the time, you're getting some kind of staggering
Yeah. So
thing.
in a sense, rhythm wise, maybe you make say unforgettable, but in this case, no. Yeah.
Well,
Got it. Yeah.
no, I think you said it perfectly. In fact, unforgettable. I mean, that's
But I
exactly
thought
right.
like unforgettable, right? Like is a bit too strong. Like oh, but it says
Always secondary stress. On will always get secondary stress in
okay,
whatever word. It's getting some kind of stress, but it'll never get primary.
right? Okay. So yeah. So when so sorry, what then exception you're trying to mean? You
No,
mentioned something
no.
like it's not necessarily happens as
Oh,
okay. So
what doesn't happen a lot, or what happens much less, and we've got three examples here, so it's not like it doesn't happen, but number 4, number 6, and number 8, where you
okay,
get
okay, okay, okay,
two
okay.
unstressed
So usually
syllables.
it comes with the first one would be yeah.
Usually it's some kind of staggering, stressed, unstressed, stressed, unstressed, and so on and so on. And it can be primary, unstressed, secondary. It can be secondary, unstressed, primary, whatever is the case.
Okay.
That's going to be the usual, but even with 8 examples here, we still got 3 where there were 2 unstressed syllables next to each other, and that happens. And but you can see, look at what you're looking at. Hubble, ing is always going to be unstressed, and the syllabic L will always
Right.
be unstressed.
No,
So
yeah.
those are the kind of things you might be looking for to see that double unstressed next to each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
So let's give it a try and let's do that written here based on these kind of.
Okay. Information. Reaction. This is, yeah.
You had it right the first time.
I just see
Reaction.
first in action. Reaction. Yeah. Yeah. Inventory. Numerical. Verify. Or
You see that?
verify. Yeah, sure. Verify. Yeah. Unforgettable. Somebody. Yeah. This some is, yeah. First one is whatever.
Short you.
Like
Short you.
showed you, yeah. Body. Yeah. I just didn't remember the name for the sound. Yeah.
Oh no, for
Somebody.
some. You said
Yeah.
for some, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Somebody. Yeah. And then BO, yeah, BO is, yeah, shoto, right? Yeah, somebody. Developing.
perfect.
Yeah.
So, questions.
No, I think this is good.
Okay,
Yeah.
terrific. So let's take a look at these, and then now we're doing sentences. But I want you to, obviously the one syllable words are easy, right? We don't have to worry about those. But we'll look at the two multi-syllable words here in sentence number one. We've got ing. We know that's always going to be short and unstressed. And then we've got a compound noun. So we know it's going to be primary, secondary, right?
Okay.
So then you can start to do some of that musical thing now with an entire sentence.
Right. I went to the shopping mall to buy a suitcase. Yeah.
The suitcase, okay.
Yeah.
Now here we go, a little bit different. So we're probably going to drop this. So this
Drop
will be
what?
primary. We'll probably drop this.
Oh.
Is that vowel dropping, right? Instead of Jeffrey, it's just going to be Jeffrey.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Secondly,
Right?
drop the E. Yeah.
Drop the E. Then we're going to have obviously needed. That's going to be short. Automobile. Where's the primary stress there? If I said automobile.
Automobile. Yeah.
Which syllable is primary
Auto.
stress?
Auto.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, this is unstressed.
Yeah.
So it's automobile. So it's like primary, unstressed, secondary.
Hmm.
Let's give that one a try.
Jeffrey needed a new automobile to commute.
Automobile. In this one word, the I function is a long E, just in that word. It's snowmobile.
Okay. Automobile. Yeah. Jeffrey needed a new automobile to commute to the office.
That's exactly right. Yeah,
Jeffrey needed a new automobile to commute the office.
That's
commute
right.
to the office. Yeah.
That's better. And you can flap the T in automobile.
Automobile. Jeffrey needed a new automobile to commute to the office. Yeah.
You're going to want to refer to the ILE lesson.
Yeah.
Because it has those
That's
words.
an exception, I think. No.
Yeah, that end with long E, chamomile, snowmobile, automobile.
Snowmobile.
It was
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
Where they function as a long E.
Right.
I'll put that in the chat for you, and then or you can of course refer to it.
Thank you. Yeah.
With
automobile. Yeah. And then Cameron wanted to take a vacation, but she couldn't.
That's right.
Vacation.
Primary.
Vacation,
Well, no, sorry. Secondary, primary. Right. This one. Because TIO.
vacation. Yeah. Yeah. Cameron wanted to take a vacation, but she couldn't. Yeah. Mark
This is going to be Schwa R,
Taggart.
by the way. Taggart.
Taggart. Okay. Mr. McTaggart is a professor at my university.
Yeah, and the last one, university, where's the primary stress?
University. ER.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
And I saw Julia at the racetrack yesterday. I saw Julia at the racetrack yesterday.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
So we got about 5 minutes. What do you think? Do you want to do the reading sample here?
Let me double check.
Or
until
we've got some
Yeah.
sentences. Or do you have some questions?
Yeah, question if I can. Like I thought I invited myself. Someone meeting should let you in soon. Oh yeah, and then maybe, I don't know. Maybe I run out of time. 1 second.
Still got about 4 minutes.
Then I think I can share my screen.
Do you want me to stop sharing so that you can share?
Oh yeah, that would be easier. Yeah, thank you.
You got it. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Kindle.
There is another Sumi in with us. Do you know this man?
1 second. Yeah. I don't know why I can't. Second, one more time. Share screen without audio. Stop broadcast. Stop.
Oh, I was almost getting it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, got it. And then, where was it? Sorry. Then it's a Japanese book, actually.
The one you're reading.
Yeah. Like it's a bit not only for English, but all the other languages too.
Outstanding. Well,
so I think like I highlighted something I thought interesting.
I will warn you, my Japanese is rusty.
I know. Oh, this one. I think the each point is this various one, attention or mention. It's annoying. My iPad is, I can't mute my iPad. So for example, this one, what they say is like when there is a I sound after T or NT, I think Japanese tend to be used like not the real N, but I think like NG sound. I think that's what they said.
Meng.
Yeah, so like a mention or
That
maybe
is
here.
totally NG.
Attention. It's got to be attention, right? And
it's got to be an N sound, clean N, right? So
yeah, but
attention.
Yeah, but I tend to say attention or mention, tension, but you got to be tension, attention,
Correct.
right? That's like this guy.
Yeah, and even like if you take a look there at the word friendship, right? When you get NDS situations, you can always drop that D.
Yeah, friendship. Yeah. Yeah. Rather than friendship. Friendship.
Friendship, right? You can use friendship.
Yeah, and manship. Yeah. So he points out, the writer points out, I think we should really focus on N sounds for these kind of situations, like rather than attention, mention, tension, intention, gunshot, gunshy. I don't know what the kingship rather than king. Yeah, I tend to pronounce kingship. Is that
King,
obvious?
like kingship. I heard that. Yeah, like king.
Yeah, for me it's almost the same. And that's my kind of nature, probably Japanese accent. Kingship, kinship
Yeah, I
should
heard
be
kinship.
kinship.
Kinship. Absolutely. And
Yeah.
the secret there is if you say kingship, right? First you're doing a long E and then the NG, right? And
Oh yeah.
kinship is totally a short I, no substitute. If you go with short I with kingship,
Right.
then they can sound very similar. And that's why I like going with long E in an ING
Oh yeah, yeah.
situation.
So just I, not just N, but also I. Yeah, both. Right. Yeah.
Correct, right. Or
Man,
long E if you're doing ING.
long. Yeah. Manship, friendship, one shot. Can should. Yeah. I tend to, for example, can should do, but it's wrong, right? Can should do. It can not it can show, but it's gotta be it can show. It's difficult. It
You
can.
can even reduce. It can show.
Oh, that's easier. It can show. Yeah, that's right. And
Yeah,
I
I
can't
can show. I can show.
show. Okay, yeah, that's first one. Like there are
Do you want to
plenty of
review the end? Do you want to like play around with the end next week? Do you think that would be helpful?
because I know if I pay attention, I think I can do it. So the only thing is like I need to kind of focus on all these specific words where maybe N comes with before N and before T or before S or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. And
But
SION,
yeah.
SION, TION, SH. I got it.
Shit, man.
Well, I mean, I don't think and I've got to run, but I don't think it would hurt you or it would hurt to do the end worksheet in the like in the
Yeah, why not?
medial and final position. I'll make a note of that. Why don't we start with that and just work on that muscle memory, get it down. There's going to be random examples of this in there. You know, maybe not 5 or 10, but you'll get at least maybe you will get like around 5.
So
It randomly placed throughout, right? So it'll test your focus.
Okay, I think that makes sense. Yeah, I mean,
let's do that at least to start out the lesson.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Sorry,
and I'll share this timing with you. No, it's okay. I'll share this timing with you, and I'll see you next week.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.
You got it. Bye.